Good morning and welcome back to Rock Tumbling Weekly. I'm Shannon and I love to tumble rocks. I've got my coffee. I'm somewhat ready to go this morning. I'm a little tired and it's warm again. For those who haven't been watching, I live in Texas and it doesn't feel like fall yet. And if you haven't been watching, this is my weekly video journal of all my rock tumbling projects. My name is Shannon, and if you're interested in rock tumbling, then join along and you'll see everything that's going on in my barrels today. And for those who have been following along, welcome back. I hope you have your cup of coffee while you watch and see the progress that I've made this week. So, I hope you're having a good morning. Let's get to it. The Tiger's Eye has just finished its second week in course and it's looking really nice. Like fairly smooth all over. And just look at those bands. Super nice. I'm really pleased with how this is turning out. What I do need to do is look through all of these and see how many could go on to medium and which ones could still use some coarse and see how I go from there. But it's looking super nice so far. Really pretty. This is the second batch of Lepidolite rough that I put into coarse. And it's been in course for 1 week. So Lepidolite being Mohs hardness 3.5 is really mind-boggling to me. But it's time to go through all of these pieces and see if any are ready for medium. And, just keep on splitting this batch as I go. Because some of it with a lot of quartz is probably not going to shape as easily, although that one's not bad. But I have some pieces that have been a week in course and still really didn't take much shape. So, but I did find this in the Lepidolite, and you can see that it's transparent and really gemmy. And I have not seen a really super gemmy piece of Lepidolite. So I'm going to hold this aside before I do anything else with it. It's not amethyst. But like I said, I've never seen a piece of Lepidolite look this nice before. So we'll see. I'll do some research on this. Here is the Moonstone after 1 week in course. And judging by the looks of it, this is going to need a fair bit in course. There is a lot to work down on some of these stones, but I do like the variety of colors in this Moonstone. We've got the whitish, we've got peach, the really dark gray, like black Moonstone, and then this kind of reddish. So this will be nice to see how it works down, and I'm enjoying the different pieces here, but yeah, this is gonna need a little while, but off to a good start. Here is the Howlite, and it's been running 4 days in course, and I have to say, I added the kitty litter to the mix and it really thickened it up really well. I did not have any foaming issues, and the resulting Howlite is, it's worked a lot better. So these are a lot smoother. A lot of the crevices have worn down, a lot nicer. And, I am going to move this over to medium now because I do like some of the natural shape of this stone here. I don't want to wear all of that away. So I am going to give this a good wash because there's a lot of places for coarse to hide in here. I'll give it a wash cycle, then move this over to medium with some more of the kitty litter, and then continue to check on it and see how it goes. So, problem solved. If the water in your barrel seems to foam up a lot, then I added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of non-clumping kitty litter. Now this Apatite has just finished 1 week in medium grit, and it is feeling much, much smoother than when it finished coarse. But Apatite does tend to have these little micro fractures still all over the surface, which could catch slurry. So this is going to need an extra good wash cycle before I move it on to fine. But I am really loving these colors. Like, just really, this really gorgeous blue. All right, let's get these cleaned up and we can put these in fine. The Indigo Gabbro has finished 1 week in medium, and it's looking pretty perfect. Looking super nice, really smooth. So, yeah, wow, look at those colors. Like, I've seen a lot of Gabbro that's just mostly black with just a hint of this other kind of light purplish gray. But this looks gorgeous. Really excited about this. So I'll give this a good wash cycle, and then we'll move it over to fine grit. This Citrine just finished almost a week in fine grit, and it's looking really nice. Now, this one had an interesting story. Like, probably the night that I recharged it last week, the barrel popped open, let all of the liquid out. And so I didn't realize this until I came in to check on things the next morning and noticed that it was running dry. So I had to pop that open, clean it up, check all the stones, because there had been some damage from stones running in the tumbler with just the dry grit and media. So, but it's looking like the rest of these are doing just fine. And I'm not sure why the lid popped open. Sometimes there are clear reasons for it, but I have no idea. But for Lorton barrels, that's pretty uncommon. Takes a lot to pop one of those off. So, all right, I'll give these really good wash cycle and get these into extra fine grit. The green Aventurine has just finished a week in extra fine. So after a good wash cycle, this will be ready to go into polish. And it's looking so nice. I did remove a piece that looked like it might potentially chip during polish and contaminate it. So I'm taking this one out. This can go in a future batch. But the rest is looking really nice. Such great colors. All right, let's get this batch washed up. Well, that's it for this week. At least it was a better week than last week. Ooh. But everything seems to be going the way it's supposed to. There were no surprises except for the one barrel of citrine that popped open this week, but that wasn't major. I lost a couple of pieces, but those can go in a future batch. But yeah, good week. I'm liking where we're headed. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to this rock tumbling weekly episodes, and you're interested in rock tumbling, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, because I show you all different types of stones and different types of methods. And if you want to get into the hobby, or you are and you want to see how somebody else does things, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I hope to see you again next week.